Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Big here from MoneyNation.com. You're home for everything money. What's up, guys? Welcome back here to the channel. Welcome back to a video. And today we got a Week 13 NFL predictions. Coming off of last week, we did pretty good. We went 11-5, which brings the overall record to 111-69. So it's a pretty good record, you know. I don't really mind this record. I mean, we're really doing good this year. So let's go. So let's finish out these last 5 weeks strong. Anyway, make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to my YouTube channel. We are on our way to 70 subscribers still. Come on, we're only 2 subscribers away. Let's get there. Anyway, make sure you guys do share the channel to whoever you can. Help the channel grow out even better. And make sure you guys do also go join the Discord down there in the community. All you gotta do is just go to your channel, go to community. The link is in there, and all you gotta do is just click it, click the invite, and then you're in. And I will be also putting videos, posting videos in there just in case you guys need an update on stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going with the predictions as we take a look at the standings here. Couple changes, not a lot. I'm not really gonna talk about this too much, but as you can see, those are the NFC standings, and then we take a look at the AFC standings. A couple things. There's a couple teams that I'm surprised that are not in the playoffs. But look at Denver. Denver is absolutely rolling right now in the 9th seed spot. But yeah, so let's see what we got. Let's see what my predictions are this week. And we got the teams on the bye this week. We have Baltimore, Buffalo, Chicago, Vegas, Minnesota, and the Giants all on the bye this week. I did hear a couple good things about these teams, that especially the Vikings, because they will be getting Justin Jefferson back next week. Just from the Ravens, they just got a good bye. Bills really need the bye right now, and the other 3 teams are kind of like So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the predictions here. So starting off, we got some Thursday night football. We got Seattle heading to Dallas. Dallas is 9-point favorites in this one. But yeah, I gotta pick the Cowboys here. Like, I have no reason to pick Seattle here. Like, do you really think Seattle, after the last performance, which was not really that good, you think this team is gonna go to Dallas and beat the Cowboys on Thursday night? I just don't think that's gonna happen. I got the Cowboys winning 31-17. I have not really seen a lot of success out of that Seattle offense these last 2 weeks, which is kind of concerning. So in this game, Dallas just completely dominated the Commanders last week. So I think this is an easy pick. I think Dallas is kind of going to kick their asses here. And just don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if they don't. So I'll take the Cowboys and win 31-17. And I'm also going to have them covering that 9-point spread. All right, next up we have the Colts at the Titans, and this game was kind of tricky. It was kind of tricky. Jonathan Taylor, I don't think he's going to be available for this game. I think he had like a little finger injury. But anyway, the Colts at the Titans. I'm expecting this game to be close. No mind. Indiana is only favored by 2.5. Even though Tennessee is really good at home, I think I'm gonna stick with the Colts here. I still believe that they are going to win this game. Now, I am going to take the Titans plus 3.5. I do think the Titans at home, because the Titans have really been good at home so far this year. I do think they should be able to come in here and cover that 3.5. But I am going to take the Colts. I do think they are the better team. I think they have a better offense. And their defense has been becoming slightly underrated. So I'm going to take the Colts 24-21. But don't be surprised if the Titans win this. Once again, this game is in Tennessee. Tennessee's been really good at home this year, but I'm going with the better team here. I'm taking the Colts. Hold up. All right. Next up, we got the Chargers at the Patriots. Okay. Chargers, we need to have a little bit of a meeting here. We really do. Chargers, what the hell is going on with you guys? Like seriously, what is going on with you? How are you not beating teams like this? How are you not winning games? This team just can't find a way to win games. And luckily, you're playing against the Patriots team, who is horseshit. Patriots are ass. Anyway, this game is just going to be a mess. It's just going to be a flat-out mess. I honestly don't even know who to pick here. But if you had to tell me to pick one team here, I don't even know. Both of these two teams are untrustable as fuck. But if you really think about it, I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think I'm gonna take them 21-20. But Chargers, if you do lose this game, you have a lot of questions to answer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So Chargers win 21-20. I don't really trust this team. I can see an upset happening here significantly because the Chargers are inconsistent as hell. But come on, Chargers, if you don't win this game, you just gotta give it up for the season. It would just be miserable if you guys would lost. Chargers win 21-20, but I am gonna take the Patriots +6. That is way too much points to be a spread by when the team hasn't been performing as good. But Chargers, please win this game and don't make me look like an ass. All right, now we got the Lions at the Saints, and this is going to be a very good game. This is going to be a very entertaining game. The Lions are favored in this game by 4. I do think the Lions have a better offensive team, but here, don't count out the Saints. The Saints are a really good defensive team, and I can see the Saints forcing a lot of pressure on the Lions. Like I can really see that happening. But one thing I have always been impressed with the Lions, knowing they came off of a very disappointing performance against the Packers. This Lions team, I believe, is better on the road. I think this team, I think this team is just better on the road. They've been performing better on the road this year. I didn't think they're at home, and I think that's really going to come to play here. Even though they're going to be facing against the Saints defense, who is really good, I still have the Lions to stacking up points, and I do think they are going to bounce back and win this game. Now, don't be shocked if New Orleans wins. Like I said, they have a good defense. This game is in New Orleans. This is not going to be easy for the Lions. But I'm pretty sure they'll play hard enough to bounce back and give them the win. And plus, I'm not panicking about the Lions. Even though they lost last week, I'm still really confident in this Lions team, and I do think they are the better overall team. So I'll take the Lions 28-21. And what was the spread? What was the spread again? 4. Yep, so I'm going to have them covering the spread. All right, next we got Atlanta at the Jets, and this is probably going to be the worst game of the week if you're asking me, because I don't know what to say about both of these two teams. I mean, give credit to Atlanta. Their offense did look some part decent last week, while the Jets, they just have no offense at all. Like their offense is one of the most abysmal and pathetic offenses we have ever seen in NFL history. But anyway, Atlanta's favoring this game by 3.5. I'm not really expecting a lot of offense here from both teams because the Jets' defense is really good, and Atlanta's defense is picking up. It's really picking up after these last couple of weeks. But I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta here just because I just think this game's gonna come down to offense, and I just don't think the Jets have a lot of offense to provide for themselves. So I'm going to take Atlanta 13-10, but I'm going to take the Jets +3.5. I don't really trust this Atlanta team because their offense is not consistent. So yeah, give me the Jets +3.5. That is a risky bet here, but I'm gonna take the Falcons 13-10. I just think they can score more than the Jets offensively. All right, next up we got the Cardinals at Pittsburgh. Dude, the Cardinals might be fun. Like this team just does not look good right now, if I'm being honest. Pittsburgh is favoring this game by 5.5, and you think about it this way: if the Arizona Cardinals cannot really find any offensive success against the Rams, how the hell are they going to do that against the Pittsburgh Steelers? Plus, the Steelers have a really good defense, and I thought the Cardinals was going to actually do some good offensive things last week, but surprisingly, they didn't, and I just don't. And I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh because I don't see the Cardinals doing anything offensively against the Steelers. I mean, maybe they can run a little bit, but I just don't see them winning this game. I'm going Pittsburgh 21-14. But really, what I mean it. I think the Cardinals are really going to have a bad offensive performance. I'm not really expecting the Cardinals to do anything against that Steelers defense. But once again, you cannot trust that Steelers offense. The Steelers offense is terrible. But I think this game will come down to defense. And I'm going to take the Steelers to win that because the Steelers have a way better defense than the Cardinals. So we'll go Steelers to win 21-14. I'm going to have them covering the spread. All right, next we have Miami at Washington. I just don't know. Miami's favored in this game by 9.5. Washington's the most confusing team on planet Earth, so I'm gonna have to force myself to pick Miami to win this game. Anyway, I am kind of rooting for Washington to win here because I just want Washington to be somewhat successful, but This game, I don't see this game being close. I don't think the Commanders' defense is gonna do anything against the Miami offense. I think Miami's gonna line them up all night long, and the Miami's defense has been really good these last couple weeks. So I can see them forcing a lot of turnovers on that Commanders' offense. And I'm just not expecting anything from the Commanders here. I'm not expecting good offensive performance and a good defensive performance. I think this game is just going to be miserable for Washington all around. Plus, I do think the Dolphins' offense, especially the offense, is going to be too much for the Commanders to hold at the end. So I'm going to take the Dolphins 31-14. I'm going to have them easily covering that spread 9.5. And Washington, I'm gonna tell you what, I am really rooting for you to win this game, but I just can't pick you. I just don't think you're gonna have any success offensively or defensively. All right, next we have the Broncos at the Texans, and this was one of the harder picks of the week, if you're asking me. This was one of the more tougher picks of the week. Broncos, they have been riding, like seriously, they have been riding. What are they on, a 5 or 6 game winning streak now? Texans, they've been playing good ball all year long. Let's face it, they've been playing good. Anyway, I think this is one. Whoever I pick here, I think there's going to be a risky pick because I have 2, maybe 3 risky picks of this week, and this is being one of them. Anyway, with this game playing in Houston, I don't really like the Broncos' odds in this one. Considering the fact they're playing in Houston, and Houston is really good when they're playing in Houston. I mean, Houston's favored this game by 3.5, but something is telling me that Denver is going to win this game. Something is telling me that the Denvers are going to ride it here. They're going to continue to ride throughout their winning streak, and I believe they're going to take down the Texans. I'm going to take the Broncos 27-24. You can expect a lot of offense in this game, but I'm going with the Broncos. I think the Broncos will continue to ride. And plus, their defense is the defense to force a lot of issues on that Texans offense, which I do think that's going to they're going to have multiple possessions where I think they're going to go down the field and win the game. Broncos win 27-24. They cover the spread where the underdogs by, and they continue to ride with the winning streak. All right, now we got the Panthers at the Bucks. Dude, both of these two teams have just been terrible, man. Both of these two teams are struggling. I mean, this is kind of like the game. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna put this game like this. This is a game that I am basically talking what I did about the Chargers and Patriots. I'm basically going to say the same thing to Tampa Bay. Like, Tampa Bay, they should win this game, right? They're playing against the Panthers. I know they've been struggling, but the Panthers are horrible. So this is a good right game for Tampa Bay here. Anyway, they're favoring this game by 5. Now, unfortunately, I am going to take the Buccaneers to win. I do think they should be able to beat the Panthers with no problems, but I am going to take the Panthers +5. I'm taking +5. The Buccaneers have not been impressive at all to say that they're going to cover the spread. So I'm gonna take the Panthers +5. I do think that's too much for a spread for a team that's been struggling. But I'm gonna take the Buccaneers to win 20-17, and I'm gonna have the Buccaneers winning, but I take the Panthers +5. I just think the Buccaneers have been struggling the whole, and I think 5 is a little bit too much of a spread. But anyway, I do see the Bucks having a good defensive day against the Panthers. I do see their offense kind of waking up, and I do think they are the better offensive team than Carolina. So especially with this game being in Tampa, I think they have the advantage here. We'll go 2017 Tampa. All right, now we got the Browns at Los Angeles. Well, this game is going to be good. This game's going to be good without no questions. Browns, one of the best defensive teams in the league. Rams, we have been on a 2-game winning streak, and our offense has looked really good ever since we got Cooper Kupp back. But if I'm being completely honest with you, the Rams are favoring this game by 3.5, and basically coming off our last 2 weeks' performances, I am comfortable with this pick. I'm picking my boys to beat the Browns. We'll go 23-20. I believe in my Rams. I believe we can do this. Once again, now my only concern for the Rams is can our offense do good against the best defense in football? That's the question. For the Browns defense, no question. They're going to force a lot of turnovers here on the Rams. They're going to force a lot of frustrations on the Rams. But at the end of the day, I think the Rams can outscore the Browns offensively, and that's how I think we're going to win this game. This will be a tight one, but I just think the Rams are going to outscore the Browns offensively. I'm not really expecting a lot of offense in this one because I think both defenses are strong. But at the end of the day, I am going to take the Rams. We'll take them 23-20. I just don't think the Browns have enough offensively to edge out the Rams. All right, next up we have Game of the Year candidate, and probably the Game of the Year for good for me. And we got the Niners heading into Philadelphia. This game is amazing, like absolutely amazing. What better matchup do you want to have besides this one? Because this game is absolutely amazing. Anyway, San Francisco's favored in this game by 3. I don't see how they're favored in this game because they are in Philadelphia, and Eagles are the best team in football right now, if you're asking me. But this game is going to be close. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be a nail biter. But at the end of the day, I think, oh my God, I just didn't know what to do here. I mean, this game took me till like today to decide who's going to win. But if I'm being completely honest with you, a lot of people is actually go San Francisco to win this game. So I think I'm gonna take another risky pick here, and I am going to take Philadelphia to edge out San Francisco here. We'll go 28-27, and the Eagles will cover the spread that they're underdogs by. Listen, the Eagles right now are undefeated at home. They have been playing their best ball at home. Now we haven't seen the best version of Philadelphia yet, but I think this is when we're gonna see a best version of Philadelphia. And I do now the Niners. This like I said, this is a risky pick. Niners are coming in here looking for revenge off of last year's NFC Championship game, but I believe if the I just find a way for Philadelphia Eagles. I just see them winning this game because they always overcome obstacles. Like any obstacles they'll have. Like last week for example, you guys that were down 10 by Buffalo at halftime came back, and I just feel like Philadelphia, whatever they're going to be down by, they're always going to come back and win the game. So I'm going to take Philadelphia 20-27. This is a risky pick here because I do not like picking against either one of these two teams. I should say either one of these two teams here. But I'm going to go with Philly. I trust in my gut. I think the Eagles win this one 28-27 in an epic war. All right, now it's time for some Sunday Night Football. We got the Chiefs at the Packers, and the Chiefs are favoring this game by 8.5. That might be too much, man. This Green Bay's defense has been really freaking good. But I do think the Chiefs are gonna nail out the Packers just because I think the Chiefs can outscore them offensively. But I'm gonna take the Packers plus 8.5. I'm taking plus 8.5 because the Chiefs offense has not been consistent still. Like last week's slow start against the Raiders. So I'm gonna take the Packers plus 8.5. This team, Packers deserve a little bit of respect here. But at the end of the day, the better team's going to win here, and that's the Chiefs. So I'm going to take the Chiefs 27-20. I think this game's really come down to offense. Chiefs defense is underrated. Packers defense is underrated. Chiefs offense is really good. Packers offense is kind of questionable. So with that being said, I do think this game is going to be close. It's going to be a good Sunday Night Football game. I'm not really disappointed about this Sunday Night Football game. But anyway, I am going to take the Chiefs 27-20, but I'm going to take the Packers plus 8.5. All right, in the last game of the week, we have the Bengals at the Jaguars for Monday Night Football. And this game was going to be good because this was supposed to be Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. But Jacksonville is favoring this game by 3. I don't see the Jaguars losing this game, honestly. I don't see how they lose to a Bengals team with Joe Browning as a quarterback. Plus, I thought the Bengals offense was going to look pretty good with Joe Browning, but I was kind of optimistic about that, but it turns out the Bengals offense was not good at all. And then now you're gonna have to come in here to the Jaguars on Monday Night Football. Like I don't like the odds here for the Bengals. So I'm gonna take the Jaguars 27-13. I'm gonna have them covering that spread as always. And I don't think this is a good matchup. Maybe if they had Joe Burrow, maybe the Bengals might pull this one out. But their offense did not look good last week, and I do have a lot of concerns for the Bengals and to Jacksonville winning this game. Plus, I do think the Jaguars at home is really going to help them out here in this one. So I'll take them again, 27-13, cover the spread, and yeah, that's the end of the week. All right, and that is it. All right, guys, that is it. Welcome to yeah. And anyway, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to the channel. I'm gonna hop off and get this thing edited. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So, because I have to go work out. And yeah, this is BB here, SoundOfMotivation.com. Peace out. See you in the next one.